We know that that is, again, almost always a product of the environment. These are generally strong, smart, active dogs, and now, as we talk about this entire conference, we are doing the complete opposite of what a dog like this needs. We are just segregating them in isolation, in little concrete runs. So why wouldn't they have arousal issues? So we can all, I think, hopefully get to a point where we are not judging the dog and basing assumptions about the dog's suitability based off of a product of the environment that unfortunately would be in. But what do? Right? We still have to treat them and help them overcome that. So some quick techniques to be able to have you guys implement back home. We want you to really, first and foremost, treat the whole dog, right? It's really hard to treat the byproduct of the environment and only have that be your training plan. So what I mean is, if the dog is only getting out like once a day for a 15-minute training session to not jump on people, how the heck is he not going to jump on people? That's like the one time he ever got to interact with a person, and he had no exercise or anything prior to that, right? So that's going to be hard to resolve that if that's where you're putting your focus. So we're going to be broken records, but make sure you've got things in your shelter that are systemized, playgroup opportunities, dog walks, CGC type programs, field trips, jogging programs. Those are programs that your dogs need to be plugged into systematically as soon as they get to you. You will reduce or prevent most of this stuff, but still, you still have those issues to work through. So one thing we focused on a ton at APA is the CGC Ready program. So we focused on it because of how it already had 10 tests built into it that really prepped the dog for the real world and would resolve things like if the dog's going to pass a CGC test, then that means they're not going to have arousal issues when meeting a person. It means they're not going to be on-leash reactive when coming by a dog. So it at least gives us like a target of what to work towards. So for all these dogs that are worked on these friendly stranger greetings, the dog has to, in order to pass the test, has to have his butt on the ground, hang out near his handler, not break until being cued he's allowed to break. And then the friendly stranger has to pet the dog, check his ears, pet him, pick up his paws, and then brush him. And so that's a fantastic way to prep these dogs for the real world, but it's also the training that we implement to get through these arousal issues. And my heart always breaks for those dogs who are just so stoked to finally be able to see a person, and they can't handle it, right? Because that's their one chance to get out of the kennel, and now they jump up and they pop you in the chin, you know? And so let's teach them some skills to actually go home, and this is how you meet a person. I think in shelters a lot we focus on all of these things, but we don't focus as well as I think we should on just getting pet by people and being calm about it, you know? And so I think that's a really important thing to work on. This video is we kind of made a training series at APA on all sorts of different behaviors for our adopters. And so this tie-down exercise can be really easy to do at your shelter. You can get even novice volunteers to help be a part of this exercise. And what you're doing is you're tethering the dog. I'm probably describing like it's you can hear that. Okay. So the dog is on a tie-down, or you can line up several handlers. And the whole goal is, as long as the dog has either his butt on the ground or on the floor, whatever the dog knows. If he knows a sit, try to hold him to a sit. But if he doesn't know sit, just take 4 on the floor. And each handler is going to take turns walking up to the dog, getting some nice pets in. If at any point his paws come up or his butt pops up, you just take a step back, you ignore the dog, you wait for that dog to go 4 paws on the floor again, you go back up, you pet the dog. Once you've had a full session of some nice pets, you go to the back of the line, and the next person walks up. Same thing. You walk up, as long as that dog is sitting, you're walking up and petting the dog. That dog pops up, you remove your attention. So that's positive reinforcement and negative punishment. We are giving our attention to the behavior we want, we are taking away our attention from the behavior we don't want. And so you can do this exercise all over the shelter. You can get a carabiner, go to a fence outdoors, you can go inside, so it's easy to generalize, and it's easy to generalize by using multiple handlers to teach the dog that you get petting, you get people to come pet you, as long as you've got 4 on the floor. Makes sense, right? Cool. So that's that exercise. And then this other exercise we call boing, and so it's teaching the dog especially those dogs that are super motivated to jump on you for food. So the handler is tapping the leash with his foot so that the dog does not feel any leash pressure as long as they have floor on the floor, whether it's standing, sitting, down, whatever the position is that you're holding them to, they don't have any leash pressure. But if the dog were to jump up for your food, they would feel that leash pressure as they jump up. As soon as they went back down, the pressure is gone. I'll play that one more time while I'm describing it. And then you are then bringing that food down, and that food is down, going down and rewarding them as long as they've got the floor on the floor. So we're using positive reinforcement and negative reinforcement. We are rewarding the behavior we want, and then when the dog pops up and feels that leash pressure, then goes back down and the pressure leaves, that's negative reinforcement. So it's another quick way to work anywhere, and your volunteers can do this too. It's kind of fun. It's really fun to watch the dog kind of, that light bulb turns on and, oh, wait, oh, this is how I get the food. Got it. So that game called Boing can be another fun way to work on arousal.
Great. It's really interesting because
Matilda. So adopters assumed she was aggressive. Staff at the shelter assumed she was aggressive. People were lobbying for her euthanasia because they thought she was a threat to public safety based on this behavior. And yeah, I mean, it doesn't look like a dog that wanted to go into her kennel, right? However, this is how Matilda acted with the same person she was just talking smack to. This is her interacting with them literally 60 seconds later. Here, like she did like that. So we see this everywhere. These dogs that are very reactive, and literally the second you open the door, they're just like, oh, just kidding. And so I'm not saying just go start opening doors for dogs that are reactive, right? You have to have a sense of being able to identify certain things in that dog that make you feel like it is defensive in nature. But more often than not, we don't find that dogs who are very reactive are just these killer dogs waiting to just have that door removed and then they're going to come eat everybody. Like, it's generally a byproduct of frustration and fear and defensiveness. And again, literally, that there's no more proof I need to see than that's the dog outside of the kennel. So why would I choose to believe she's the dog in her kennel? It's just not logical. So it's just now barrier activity can be hard to stop. It can almost be impossible to stop in your shelter because you could sit outside that kennel for 5 hours, clicking and treating every single time someone walks by. But then when you leave and people continue to walk by, and then she's not getting that conditioning, it's going to kind of unravel, right? She's not really getting frequent information. And so I've only seen one way to resolve barrier reactivity, which is you really control the environment. You have their food kind of hanging on buckets, and you make sure that every person that walks by that kennel is a part of the plan, and they're just kind of hucking that dog's food to them as they walk by. You're always classically conditioning the stimulus of a person walking by the kennel with getting their food. But you have to kind of control that environment and make sure people aren't walking by and not doing it. So for what it's worth, if your kennel is set up that way and you have the resources, that has shown to work. Otherwise, our suggestions are, again, treat the whole dog. If that dog's telling you they need something, get them to play groups, get them to training classes, get them to foster. Very much get them to foster, especially when you pull them out of the kennel and you see, oh gosh, this is lovely. Get them to foster. Now, on leash reactivity, I'm sorry to have to go so quickly on this, you guys. Certainly some training tools we think can help. We love to go to head halters as a first choice on leash reactivity. It doesn't mean we're just going to be like, this is the tool and you shall wear it. It's got to work for the dog. A lot of dogs have to be acclimated to the head halter before they're going to be too, some of them will be fussy with it. But we found that if we can have steering of their head when they're being reactive, that can help us guide them away and get them to think about other stuff. We are huge on conditioning eye contact. So in our training programs at APA and PPFL, eye contact is the most rewardable behavior. So we shape it, we condition it, we capture it. We teach them that doorways and dogs in the environment, bicycles, and anything out there is an environmental cue to find your animal. Because what they're looking at is what they're thinking about. So I want you thinking about me not staring at the dog and then waiting to be told the look command. So we don't teach look on a cue. We actually shape it and condition it. I think that is more advanced. You get to give the dog those coping skills and that generalization, so they're not just staring, waiting to be told what to do. They already know, oh, dog means boom. All right, what should we do? Right? That's the training that we install for reactivity work. And again, I know I could go on that, but kennel routines are also critical for both arousal and modulus reactivity. So here's a video of what a kennel routine looks like. And this is mandatory for any handler taking a dog out at EPA and at DPFL, or any shelters that I consult with through DPFL. We love to teach them this kennel routine. So the whole point is it's somewhat similar to that tie-down exercise I showed you with Gilbert for jumping. We want 4 on the floor before we ever go in that kennel. When we're in that kennel, we're going to reward and capture behavior we want. We're going to start marking and rewarding them for 4 on the floor. We're going to leash them up, and we're going to teach every dog that in order to exit this kennel, you've got to offer some eye contact. You've either got to have 4 on the floor or your butt on the ground. You've got to hold that until you've heard your release command, which we use as free. So an open door is not your cue to just bolt out and make the choice yourself. Let's get you in a much better frame of mind. Let's get you thinking. Let's get you processing. Let's get you connecting to a human and realizing that the human is the one who is going to bring you to the best things in life. Looking to the human is how you get out of your kennel, and that way we're really building that relationship and building those coping skills and shelters. So this is a video we made for staff and volunteers at APA describing the ins and outs of a kennel routine. So I firmly believe it's a bit of an investment up front. You're going to have all those people in your shelter going, I don't have time for that. This will be easier and quicker when you're all doing it, because you're not going to have all these significant arousal issues as much when you're all focusing on kennel routines. And then, one more thing. So, click for quiet. If you haven't heard of it, this is click for quiet. While I do stand by what I said about barrier reactivity, we can try. We can do everything we can to reduce barrier reactivity. So click for quiet.
Wait, hold on.
It's as easy as you're walking around, you are clicking and treating for anything other than barking and jumping. So do you have 4 on the floor, and are you quiet? Yes, I'm clicking and treating. And you're just floating around your kennels. You're getting as many people in it as possible, especially like during walk time. It's a really great way to have people who aren't maybe allowed to walk yet go do click for quiet. So click for quiet is an awesome thing, and literally anyone can do it, right? Like it's the easiest thing in the world. Now, this last video I think is the most important video of the presentation, so work up. This is an example of why you hear me so passionately talking about why barrier reactivity and non-leash reactivity cannot be used to assume dogs control. This is the dog's very first time coming to playgroup. So obviously I'm leash reactive. The dogs in the yard are helper dogs. These dogs are up for adoption, but they have shown to be impeccable with other dogs. We can trust them to not aggress at another dog. If the dog shows aggression, we can trust that they will be emotionally stout enough to kind of handle it if the dog is kind of key to them. And if you're wondering, did we condition the dog to the muzzle first? We did not, and I would love to talk more in depth about that. The main reason is, when you're working in a high volume operation, we have to find solutions quick. We can't deprive this dog from playgroup while we muzzle condition him. The reactivity will get worse. By the way, that red dog is my dog, the white dog. She wasn't at the time, but. So my helper dogs, especially Lydia, told me this dog's cool. This dog's fine. I'm play down at him. I think this dog's cool. So I felt completely comfortable taking the muzzle off at that point. And now look at it. So I can't tell you how much this video and this experience means to me, and I want it to mean to you all, because more often than not, this dog, Tony, based on that behavior we saw in the catch pen, would be assumed to be dog aggressive, would be assumed to be a dog who cannot go home with other dogs, would be a dog that even if you're a special shelter and you could put training resources into that, you're now frankly wasting finite resources trying to train this dog not to be on-leash reactive when all he needed was to come out and play with dogs, right? And at worst, this dog is educated in shelters based on that behavior. At best, we're saying he's an only dog, and now he's a pitbull type dog, who we're now saying can't go home with dogs, and now he's an immediate long stay, right? And so being able to shed some of the, oh my God, you didn't condition him to a muzzle. Oh my gosh, how could you ever bring him into a yard full of dogs and do that? It's not Wild West. We're not just throwing it out and don't figure it out. There's a very, very informed process to it, but Tony cannot afford for us to kind of go, like hold dear to that book and say we have to muzzle condition for 2 weeks, we have to do tandem walks now for 2 months. He can't afford that. He's going to go crazy in our shelter. And so I hope you kind of were as inspired by that video as I was when I experienced it in the first place. Posture and partnerships.
Yes, good job.
This dog that Reagan's going to talk about, Miguel, is a perfect example of how in shelter we can diagnose reactive, very reactive, actually dog aggressive, and how posture can kind of come into play.
Yeah, so Miguel was much like Tony coming into the catch pen. I was actually there for his first evaluation at Southampton Animal Center, and it was a lot. We put him on muzzle, and he immediately came in and immediately aggressive on another dog, and he was what we call uninterruptible, which means we went through all of our tools, and it was very difficult to stop. We had to physically intervene to get him off of the other dog, and it's possible that without the muzzle he could have done severe damage. So this is where he was sent over to APA to be evaluated, and we experienced the same thing. Anytime there was a dog, I'm going to go out of my way to go and potentially aggress upon that dog. Now, a lot of people would question, is that a safe dog to place out into the community? Luckily, with the resources that Austin Pets Alive has, we did so much work with Miguel. Every single day, the behavior team was out there doing work with him to counter condition all of this, so that when he saw a dog, it was auto sit and, hey, what are we doing? Hey, what are we doing? Tell me what to do. Because I don't think you want me to go after that dog, so tell me what to do.
As can be seen.
As can be seen with Hannah. Yes. So there he is doing a lovely dog pass by with, I believe, is that a Zydeco, another very reactive dog, or maybe a Monty. So he's able to kind of hold his crap together, right? And then he goes out to foster. He loves people, that was never a question, but he was a dog that was able to come and walk through the parking lot on a muzzle just to be safe, but he's not pulling towards dogs. He's not going everywhere. He's not trying to access the dogs that he was before. So Foster mellowed him out, again, using partnership with shelter work to counter condition him to dogs in general.
And thank you, Regan. And that's what's, I think, important for me to also express on this is that, of course, we couldn't agree more on the push to move towards fostering the industry and not just kenneling dogs nonstop. A dog who demonstrates actual dog aggression, right? This is now actual dog aggression. We've gone through the paces, we've assessed them in flavor, we've found this is not barrier activity, this is not on-leash reactivity, this is true dog aggression. This is a dog who shouldn't go straight to foster, right? Because to me, that's not super safe to put a dog with no training foundation into foster that we believe will go out of his way to seek out conflict with the dog. So he gets trained in the behavior department, they put everything into him to give him all the foundation so he can pull off that type of post-sport work with the dog. But now for us to say we can now ethically place him, we've got to proof him in a home. So let's work with foster, get him into a foster home, and now do that same work in the real world. And now that's it, right? That's the name of the game. And luckily his foster just kept him. But that type of collaboration and being able to truly diagnose what are we dealing with, and then we can make those informed decisions. Tony could have gone straight to foster because we're just dealing with all nature activity. He's not actually dog aggressive, so get him to foster. Miguel, we actually have an issue. Let's work on it and prove it. Cool. Oh, here we have 4 minutes, guys. All right. Because, well, why did they fight? What was the context? What were the variables? Get the actual information, but we chose it because, yeah, often dogs are lumped into just, it's a bite dog, right? Like, what the hell is a bite dog? All dogs are capable of biting. A bite isn't a bite isn't a bite. So the onus that we want to share with you with dogs who have a bite history is first and foremost, be a detective. Find out every bit of information you can about what occurred at the time of your bite. Because that, and only that, is going to tell you, okay, now who is this dog? What was it provoked? What was the trigger? How serious was the injury? Everything that you can learn about that, then you can develop a plan for the dog. Is it just management? Was the dog just in pain and lashed out defensively or fearfully? Is it that he's guarding a bone? Is it, right? You're learning that tells you, is it a management issue? Is it a training issue? If it is a training issue, it shows you what the trigger is. And then you can now implement any form of kind of a conditioning process to now change his association to said trigger. But you can't handle them all the same because every dog is an individual and every dog is going to have their own individual kind of story as to what occurred when something broke down, okay? And so, again, I think as a really good example, the dog in this video actually had 4 bites on record at the time of this video. Now, a lot of places would just kill him for that, for 4 bites. No questions asked, you've bitten a human 4 times, bye-bye. But this is who the dog is outside of the very, very specific context that those bites occurred. He's a dog who, in his kennel, is so very reactive to humans that if a human's finger goes in, your finger will get bitten. So 4 separate bites on 4 separate people, but all minor bites on the tip of the fingers. Now, the shelter should have intervened prior to 4 bites, right? They should have found some other resource for this dog. Get him to foster, signage, a better kennel, right? They shouldn't have allowed 4 people's fingers to get bit, and for this poor dog to serve quarantine 4 separate times. But the point is he a bite dog, right? Is he a dog now that we can just kind of write off and say you're not safe? No, in my opinion, no, because outside of his kennel, he never demonstrated any human aggression. So I think he's a perfect candidate for foster because he's telling us, I can't handle this place. I cannot handle this place. I'm acting so different than who I am as a dog in my kennel. Please get me out of here. But even just outside of that yard was 15 yards away from his kennel, and he's a lovely dog right there, right? So find out about who those dogs are and glean what the triggers were.
Yeah, and for those dogs who, may have triggers that you understand and may have issues like that, we'll go just really quick. My favorite dogs to place in foster are behavior bite dogs. Why? Because one of 2 reasons. They're either going to continue being who they are in shelter and never get adopted and be long stays, or 2, you're going to find out who they are outside of the shelter and they're not that dog. Some of the things that you can do is you can give them, we call it a behavior consult. It's basically a conversation plus a piece of paper that details that dog individually. What are their triggers? What can you do to avoid those triggers and or counter condition those triggers? So different things like that. That is extremely helpful. All dogs should be treated like individuals with their bite triggers.
We're done. We're saving number 7.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
Well, it's ironic because what I'm going to tell you to do about food guarding is nothing. Stop Stop.
No hands in food.
So Maddie's had an amazing article in 2018 that they published a study that shows it's the least predictive behavior from shelter to home and home to shelter. So just like stop, and if you want proof, watch this video. It's a short video. I wish you could hear it. Man. Okay, so this is the adopter discussing the fact that they came in, they loved this dog Sydney, and we told them, she's got food guarding. This is the food guarding during the behavior evaluation. There's some intense lights on that fake hand. This was a shelter in New York. So those are some pretty strong bites. This is her in the home with we didn't do any training with her. We counseled and we placed with the right waiver.
Didn't put a ton of resources into it at the shelter to kind of counsel.
Okay.
When the family came in, they understood. The one was a little hands
So, point being, this was not a dog who was going to guard in the real world. Maybe she would, maybe she wouldn't. It's a manageable behavior. Counsel on it. Make sure they're informed. Make sure you've documented that they've heard you on that. Be ready to help them if it shows up. So the dog's not a food guarder. She's having a hard time in the shelter. And even if she did, that study shows that food guarders hardly ever get returned. People are perfectly happy to be like, all right, I won't bug them. All right, we got to get out of the room. So if you have questions, we'll hang out there for you guys.